Hey everybody, it's a rainy Monday morning here in England in Yorkshire, and I just wanted to get in touch with all of you just because I've been getting so many requests recently asking me when the album's out. I know that I said it would be out by now and it isn't, so I'm just going to give you a little update on that, and also I'm going to show you some videos of the album tracks. As you know, well, hopefully you know, I recorded everybody who's been involved in the project, and so I'm going to release videos of the songs on the album. But I thought I'd give you a little sneak peek today of some of the songs. But before I do that, just an update on the album generally. So all the parts are recorded. Hooray! And I've sent them off to be mixed by Dave Bainbridge. Now, Dave Bainbridge, if you don't know him, is a musical genius, and he's very in demand. So he's been touring with the Alan Parsons Project. Who else? The Straubs, Life Signs. He's been all over the place. But he is going to get stuck into the mixing in the next coming days and weeks. And we have a mastering date set for sort of middle to end of August. Once the mastering's done, we'll take what they call the glass master and then get the album made, and they'll be in the post shortly after that, because the turnaround from the album being mastered to being produced is going to be really short. So that's exciting news. Now about well before I launch in, so thanks so much for your patience. This album is going to be worth the wait, I'm telling you now. Like, this album is like my, I don't know, War and Peace, my Passion and Warfare, if you're a Vi fan, my Lord of the Rings. It's like, it's been epic. And part of wanting to show you the videos is literally just so you can see the amount of people involved. Choirs, brass players, singers, the people doing narration and all sorts of things. But before we go in, I know some of you aren't going to want to hear any of the music because you want to hear it for the first time when you get the album. If that's you, then maybe watch the video with the sound turned off. But obviously there will be spoilers of the track. Having said that, the audio you're going to hear is not close to the mixed audio. It's really just the raw mixes I did to allow me to line up all the videos that I've shot, so the audio is going to sound way more impressive when the album comes out, so little disclaimer there. But the main thing is just because I want you guys to see just the scope of the project, the amount of people involved, and just the work that's gone into it, and all thanks to you guys who have crowdfunded it. I really want you guys to be proud of what you've made happen. So, with no further ado, I'm going to take this camera and try and point it at my screen. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Take it off the stand. So, the first track we're going to see is one called Sea to Summit, which in terms of the Lord of the Rings saga is the Voyage of the Fellowship. And you're going to see the narrator, my friend Rich. You're going to see the flute player, Jay and Bryan. You're going to see the choir and the horn players, which is Steve Bradnum and John Day, and perhaps Sally Minnear doing some singing as well, and a few other people along the way. So let's jump in. Start focusing on the screen. I think that's more or less in focus. Right. Okay, so let's just jump in from the start. I'll just play it quick. So that's Jane playing there. Alright, so let's just skip ahead because this is a very long intro. Let's just jump in for where you see the choir. Actually, I've just realised that's the wrong song. That was a different song entirely. Let's try that again. So now you'll see you'll see the... Oh, let's just check we've got the right one. Yeah, okay, so now you're going to see my friend narrating and stuff.
The road must be trod, but it will be very hard, and neither strength nor wisdom will carry us far upon it.
Alrighty, so let's just flip the camera around a second. So there you saw, see if I can get myself focus, you saw the Great Yorkshire Chorus, directed by Mullin, good friend of mine, doing the epic choral sounds. The band, that's John Biglands and Dan Day doing their stuff, playing this tune, it's in 7/8. And yeah, the French horn players, so already just that's... quite a few people involved, so let's see if I can find another cool bit. Alright, so the next bit I'm going to show you is the intro to the album. Just a little snippet of it, just so you can hear Catherine Ashcroft playing Uilleann pipes. Really, really, honestly, I still listen to this and it kind of moves me. So yeah, so let's have a little listen to this. Here we go. I'll just turn the camera around. Alright, and that was, actually that was let me get the camera back. So that was recorded at Open Sky Studios, Dave Bainbridge's studio, and that was a really magical moment because Catherine played the melody that I wrote, and then Dave Bainbridge, who's playing keys, just said, look, let's improvise it. So you play the melody, just make some stuff up in the middle and I'll improvise the keys. And first take, literally they went ahead, Dave did his chordal improvisation, which sounds just epically beautiful, and that's what ended up on the album. So that's a really magical moment to kick off the album there. Alright, what else could we show you? Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll show you a little bit of shred guitar to finish, okay? Because I know... Yeah, so this one's Unexplored Shore. It's kind of about the creation of Middle Earth is the idea behind it. It's pretty epic and there's huge guitar solos in it. I mean, the cool thing about this album is actually there is a lot of guitar on it, but it's predominantly kind of really more about it's not like a shred guitar album, it's just an orchestral extravaganza, or at least I think it is. Anyway, right, so let's jump into the song. I'll just so who do we have? So that's Steve, amazing French horn player, trombone player and everything on the screen, so let's have a... plenty of guitar action there. Let's have a quick listen to some of Sally's vocals. She did amazing ethereal vocals throughout, like just sort of where she's doing improvised kind of, I don't know, angelic sounds. But this is one of the bits in the album where there's lyrics. So let's have great stuff. Okay. So I hope that gives you, let's try and get me in focus again. Man, this is harder than it looks. Let's just, okay. Not that it matters me being in focus, I suppose. There we go. Hey. So, what else to tell you? Yeah, so hopefully that gives you a little taster of the people involved. There's a few other people that were on the album that are not there on the video, but I don't want to play too much of the album because I want some of it to be at least be a bit of a surprise. What else to say? I hope you're as excited about it as I am. It's been a massive undertaking. It's taken me about 2.5 years to pull this album together. If you include about a year it took me to write it, and then, or maybe 1.5 years to write it, and a year of sort of recording it and getting all the various personnel together. So I'm really excited for this album to come out. One of the weird things when you do stuff like this is that sometimes you're making something and you're not really sure if it's any good, and you go through this cycle, which I've definitely been through, where the self-doubt creeps in. But honestly, this album I'm really pleased with it. It's 14 songs telling the story of Lord of the Rings, from the creation of Middle-earth right through to Frodo going to the Undying Lands, and just the quality of the musicians that have been involved and their contribution has just been really humbling. And yeah, okay, I'm waffling now. Sorry guys. Have a good day, and I will be more in touch now than I have been via the mailing list. So if you haven't signed up to the mailing list, head over to davebrons.com for updates and sign up. And you get a few freebies there when you do that as well. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. Take care, have a good week, and I'll be in touch soon. Bye.